You're not our fucking prince. You'll never be king. We hate your wife. Stay at home in your $29 million mansion, all right?
All that Britain demands in return is that we keep these two.
These two, Meghan and Harry, are the worst.
Viewer discretion is advised. This clip contains weapons-grade hypocrisy.
We want privacy! We want privacy! We want privacy!
Could it be a mystery for the ages?
The hypocrisy is beyond anything I've ever seen.
Every week, I'm genuinely surprised by what happens with the Sussexes.
They're the most entitled, disingenuous people on the planet. They moved from England to get away from the scrutiny of the press, and all they do is try to get in the press in the United States.
So it's no surprise to people who work at Buckingham Palace. They saw and witnessed all this here.
It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
Hi, I'm Meghan Markle.
And I'm Harry.
And we're royally screwed.
Tonight, a single signature in Montecito could upend cartoon history, and the Duchess holding the pen knows it. One stroke might launch the loudest royal courtroom brawl since Henry VIII walked away from Rome, except this duel pits Buckingham etiquette against two foul-mouthed fourth graders from Colorado.
Oh, shut up.
No, I refuse. I'm sick of it.
Now, look, Maureen.
I can't.
Look at this.
I can't.
Like, guys, you don't got to do this. Please, I'm begging you to stop.
Meghan, I'm begging you to stop now.
What do you mean the stakes are this high? Who do you think you are?
No, I don't want to cook again, Meghan. My God, take a break.
South Park's writers are sharpening their quills. Paramount is polishing Super Bowl-priced ad slots. And somewhere behind 16-foot hedges, Meghan Markle is weighing whether the risk is worth the roar. Buckle in. The next few minutes will spill everything insiders, lawyers, and meme lords are whispering about the showdown nobody saw coming. South Park was born daring the powerful to sue. Scientology threatened, Tom Cruise pouted, China banned an episode, radical groups mailed warnings. Yet Trey Parker and Matt Stone still clock in, convinced parody law is an iron wall around their studio. Their real weapon isn't just the First Amendment, it's the Streisand Effect on rocket fuel. Every cease-and-desist spikes viewership, then evaporates when plaintiffs realize discovery would expose more than any 30-minute gag. Their attorneys joke, "Dear Sir" or "Madam" is free marketing copy. So when leaks claim the next diversity special opens with a parchment titled "Notice of Hurt Feelings" signed by a Duchess of Dismay.
And loves it. It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now.
It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know it's Sussex.
My name is Megan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy Kaling.
Oh, well, not if your husband gets his way, you stupid old has-been. You'll be Megan Spencer before you know it.
Hollywood's collective eyebrows shot straight up. A royal lawsuit? That's Manna from Colorado. The rumors didn't seep out through press officers. They sprinted through night owl assistants who saw something too juicy to keep. Two such aides say the Montecito estate buzzed past dawn after a private animatic screening. The satire mocked pregnancy brand merch, belly bump NFTs, and a note about weapons-grade hypocrisy.
Meghan Markle's pregnancy twerk, or how to kill what's left of royal dignity.
Meghan Markle just doesn't really totally get it.
I might watch it in the same way that I turn my head to see a car accident.
It is the cringiest, most uncomfortable piece of tape I've seen in a long time.
These two are now an international embarrassment.
Here's the problem. We don't like you, Meghan Markle.
Meghan's jaw set like wet cement. Harry muttered, "Not again," while a PR handler whispered, "Sue or shrug. Decide fast." By sunrise, a 9-page draft summons lay in a courier pouch outside her study door, ink still drying beside a bright red note. Blitz memo, file or fold. Insiders call that draft the Velvet Hammer. First line, our client demands immediate cessation of all defamatory depictions, spoken or animated. Translation, pull the episode or meet us in court. The claims list reads like a legal buffet. Right of publicity, false light, emotional distress, even prenatal harassment. A footnote cites British case law no U.S. judge would touch, but intimidation is the point. Paragraph 4 swings hardest, giving Paramount 72 hours to surrender storyboards, audio drafts, and marketing plans for pre-broadcast review. Across town, a Quinn Emanuel partner warned, file in California and anti-SLAPP rules could flip every fee onto the Duchess.
The dysfunctional Duchess, she says she runs businesses. The woman couldn't run a bath.
As ever essentially means as it's always been.
Half of her friendships are, do you have a private jet or not? Oh, great, I'm your best friend now.
Breaking right now, as ever might as well be renamed to as never.
Over cocktails, he quipped, "Cartoons love courtrooms. You sure you want to feed them popcorn?" Paramount gulped, then grinned. Minutes after hearing of Meghan's possible suit, a new Slack channel, Operation Bring It, filled with rubber chicken gifts. Marketing blocked 2 premium ad pods. Betting ratings will eclipse the 2006 Scientology peak. Writers tweak the cold open. A barrister named Sir Sue Alot reads the notice before his gavel morphs into a whoopee cushion. Petty? Absolutely. Historically effective? Always. The harder a celebrity pushes, the wider Parker and Stone swing. Their litigation score? Threats? Hundreds. Losses? 0. While Colorado cackled, Netflix felt deja vu. The streamer is editing with love, Meghan Season 2. If lawsuit headlines flood social feeds, slow living jam segments risk drowning in gifs of wobbling cartoon bumps.
Just follow my lead, Harry. I've been on TV for years, so I'm kind of a pro.
Yes, the very famous show Suits.
Yeah. Plus, it's a really good platform to promote my brand.
What is your brand?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think of some piece of crap.
Finance drafted a slide calling it correlation drag. Audiences binged the roast while ignoring the doc. Marketing begged for a delay. Quarterly revenue teams said ad inventory was pre-sold. Stalemate. Money men smell risk like gasoline. A fashion label courting Meghan for a honey-hued trench added a morals clause. Parody blowback voids payment. A Napa vineyard eager to bottle Duchess Rose now demands indemnity against animated ridicule. Meghan's manager scoffed, then realized laughable is radioactive. Insurance underwriters hiked premiums 42% for parody-related adverse events. Investors who valued lifestyle brand as ever at $65 million in April now peg funding to a predictable public sentiment environment. Code for no lawsuits, please. Before Meghan's name ever fluttered through Paramount suites, South Park had stacked enough precedent to fill a law library. In 1988, the Supreme Court's Hustler v. Falwell ruling locked parody, no matter how crude, into core protected speech. Add California's anti-SLAPP statute, one of America's toughest speech shields, and the odds of a duchess beating a cartoon hover near 0. Entertainment lawyers know the math. File, motion to dismiss, 6 months of free headlines. Plaintiff pays defense fees. The only unknown is whether the plaintiff wants that humiliation in 4K. The internet has already voted. Hashtags #MegSuit and #RespectParody trended inside 3 hours.
The beginning of that clip where she's like, oh my God.
She just wanted to be a pretend princess in Hollywood, so she split her husband off from his royal family.
Wasn't there some speculation that she was on Epstein's yacht at one point in time?
Listen, I brought Meghan Markle, whatever her name is, to my Deal or No Deal celebrity golf tournament.
A sneaker reseller hawked spoof subpoenas for $350 and sold out before lunch. TikTok duets broke down Hustler versus Falwell, while belly dancing in judges' robes, grabbing 14 million views. Google Trends shows anti-SLAPP dismissal beating royal baby name. Memers print money, legacy sponsors bolt, and every click is a ballot. Right now, the vote screams, let the cartoons roll. Reddit's Our Legal Advice produced a 30-page thread dissecting imaginary torts, prenatal discrimination, gendered satire, emotional battery. The top lawyer reply, emotional battery isn't a California tort, but nice try. Someone printed that on mugs. Etsy stores pivoted overnight, pumping tees that read, sue me, I'm animated.
Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
Everyone says they don't have time to make homemade meals, but if you just have 3 nannies, 2 butlers, a housekeeper, a driver, and a full-time personal assistant, you have all the time in the world. Stop making excuses and start moving snacks from one bag to another.
One seller cleared a month's rent before UPS collected the first box. Even crypto speculators pounced. A meme token called Twerk launched on Solana, promising royalties each time the bump jiggles on screen. Analysts rolled eyes. The coin still spiked 400% before profit takers dumped it, when whispers spread that Meghan's lawyers might claim brand confusion. Buckingham Palace counters with surgical silence. Staff adopted codeword Cobalt for any inquiry that might drag the King or Prince of Wales into Meghan's drama. Cobalt emails auto-refuse and shift to the Black Swans unit, veterans who specialize in doing absolutely nothing until scandals suffocate.
She married for money. It's very clear she bagged the elephant.
Meghan Markle, the only thing she found was a rich, famous husband.
The nearest thing Meghan Markle ever had to a billion-dollar idea was marrying a prince.
Lady who's very popular for being awful.
Brat, to be honest, and very, very entitled.
Westminster backbenchers smell cheaper headlines. Tory MPs hail South Park as a free speech bulwark. U.S. senators tweet about royal assaults on the First Amendment. Kensington, still bruised, shelves any family summit until post-South Park optics permitting. Back in Montecito, the Situation Studio glows under halogens. 3 futures cover dry erase boards. Excalibur, File and Fight, projects fearlessness, maybe spooks advertisers, but invites anti-SLAPP subpoenas and fees that swallow Q3 profit. Shadow Dance, Bluff and Stall, Leak Outrage, Never File. Hope Paramount tweaks jokes. Risk looking toothless when the episode airs uncut. Hug the punchline. Laugh it off. Post a breezy reel swirling honey into tea captioned "Laughter is nourishing."
She is relentless, she is shameless, and she is exhausting. You are not a successful female entrepreneur. I've never seen somebody fail up as much as I've seen Meghan Markle fail up.
Upside, diffuses drama. Downside, hardcore supporters cry betrayal. The digital clock beneath the boards counts down to premiere night. Every hour Meghan waits, Paramount presses add to cart on meme merch. A junior lawyer pinned a sign. Discovery, because Princess Diaries was taken. Cost calculus turns cruel fast. Filing means $1.8 million just to survive an anti-SLAPP hearing and another few million if Discovery drags. Insurance won't cover it unless premiums climb again. As Ever's warehouse can't fulfill a viral spike if controversy drives traffic. Investors want clarity, sponsors want indemnity, newspapers want fireworks. Yet Meghan's brand sells resilience, and swallowing satire risks looking brittle in the marketplace that buys her candor.
Reality is she's a grifter. Fake it till you make it.
PR motivated, money motivated.
She wants us to listen to her like she's a founder because she took all that money and launched her stupid-ass lifestyle brand with jam.
Meghan thinks dignity is the name of the maid that cleans the upstairs bathroom.
At 3 a.m., Harry suggested a compromise, a 90-second selfie praising free speech, then pivoting to Invictus Games. PR loved it, until someone groaned that South Park would run the clip frame by frame. Silence. The aide reset the countdown. Hours slipped like sand. Dawn breaks over California. If Meghan e-files the complaint, Parker will sip coffee and rewrite the cold open showing, Cartman licking the envelope. Ratings explode, costs spiral, subpoenas land, and late-night hosts recite deposition quotes louder than Harry's audiobook. If she folds, the episode airs uncut.
She wanted the crown, but didn't want to carry the weight. The royal family gave her a platform and she turned it into a circus tent.
South Park prints shirts reading Duchess approved, and critics dub her Queen of the Flinch. Either path redraws her silhouette, warrior queen wielding writs, or savvy pragmatist who can take a joke. Social media moguls measure virality in real time, and this rumor generated spikes normally reserved for Grammy scandals. X logged 120 million impressions on #Megsuit in 8 hours. Influencers saw engagement jump 30% just by retweeting the parchment scroll meme. Even straight-laced outlets joined in. The BBC squeezed a 3-minute anti-SLAPP explainer into breakfast news, while CNN flashed a graphic titled, "Can you sue a cartoon?" Ratings blipped upward each time Meghan's name scrolled. Hollywood advertisers keep their own storm charts. Legacy soda brands board up windows. Challenger energy drinks gas the Jeep. One veteran buyer compared the dynamic to tornado chasers. Old houses hide, thrill seekers chase the funnel. The question for Meghan's team isn't whether the storm hits, only whether she can sell umbrellas faster than the wind rips off the roof. And that brings us to right now. Should the Duchess swing and risk every private email turning into meme fodder, or swallow the sting and hope sympathy sells more jam? If Discovery pries open hard drives, raw pregnancy footage, palace messages, inventory spreadsheets, can any crown, royal or corporate, keep secrets under courtroom lights? Tell us below. Smash like, subscribe, and slap that bell. The next leak, filing, or emergency Instagram reel could drop any second, and you'll want a front row seat for the splash. This cartoon isn't over. In fact, the funniest frame hasn't even been sketched.